What is up, all my beautiful people? Hopefully you guys are having a great start to the week and enjoying your Monday, getting back into the swing of things. Today, I know we've had a lot of Heroscon video and footage coming from the community, but I got this one and one more. So today, I'm going to be showing off my signatures and things like that. So I'm just going to dig right into it and we're going to show them off. So this one, out of all the signatures I got, this one is by far the most meaningful of me. Shout out to Nick's Kicks and Comics for having this idea and originating it. I'm sure a lot of other people as well, but he's one of the ones I know. But this is my Spawn #1, and it's the reprint blank. And this is signed by all the community members that were at the Friday dinner. We passed this around, and they had them sketch on them. Roscoe did a little sketch. You know, we had CJ doing a little sketch and stuff like that. And yeah, this is awesome. This is something I'm going to treasure and hold on for forever. And this is one of the most meaningful signatures in my collection now. Like I said, it's just all the community members. This one I got from Aggressively Relaxing. This is Suck It Up Old Man. This is his #1. He signed it, "We all have to clean the same floor, so be nice," and then signed it his name. So it was great meeting that dude. All absolute pleasure meeting everybody. Like I said, there's too many people to name, but for everybody that went, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys to death. Saw Justin Birch at the hotel lobby the first morning when we were checking in, and he was handing out this and Arcade Kings, and got him to sign it. So I thought that was super awesome. So that takes care of like the community signatures and things like that. And now we'll get on to all the signatures I got at the con. So we'll start with my trades. So I picked up Murder Falcon. Still haven't read this for some reason. Completely missed it, but had Daniel Warren Johnson sign it. And I'm going to pop up some pictures as I talk about the signatures and my interactions and stuff like that. I'll flash a picture of the artist and everything like that. But he was awesome. I missed the first day. I missed him in line. I was in line and they shut it down. And then the same thing with on later that day, they had 2 different signings, and I missed both of them because the lines are so long. So the next day, I was like, screw this, I'm going to line up an hour early. Like I said, I was like the second or third person in line. And I talked to him for like 10, 15 minutes. He was an absolute pleasure. It was an absolute honor. He was like one of the only artists that I was like nervous and like kind of shook to meet, because of my experiences with Duo Powerbomb and some of his other work. And like I said, I just instantly fell in love with him as a human and as a creator, and I'm so excited for Transformers. But he actually signed it, and then I didn't see anybody else. He might have did it and a few others, but he actually did a remark of Cobra Sun in there, so I thought that was super awesome. Then, shout out to Beckerman. I'm going to flash a picture. It was me, him, my girlfriend, and Bill Morrison, and he has one of the cleanest signatures ever. And I picked these Simpsons trades up at a flea market for 75 cents right before I went. But I had him sign that one, Simpsons Comics Barn Burner, and then a Beach Blanket Bongo. And I got him to sign the inside of them both. So he was awesome too. Talked to him for a few minutes. He was a little bit busier. He was doing a sketch and stuff. But he was awesome. Like I said, talked to him about Futurama and things like that. So next, let's see. Just making sure I have these in order. Yep, there we go. Cool. Next, I met David Nakayama, and I got this one for S. Vaughn Scotty since he couldn't go. I know David's one of his favorite cover artists, so I grabbed this Gargoyles, and I'm going to send that to him. And the one I got from my PC is The Flash. He was awesome. His booth was a little congested because it was him and Miko Swan right next to each other, and the booth was pretty congested with them right next to each other, and the lines kind of intertwined. But like I said, I'll pop up pictures for both of them. And then I brought this one myself for Miko to sign, and this is the Superman #4, the Bizarro cover. I thought that'd be really cool. I asked him if he would put a purple pen on it, and he did, so I enjoy that. And then I saw this cover, and I picked it up. The Virgin was like another $20, so I just got the one with the trade. I enjoy the trade sometimes anyway, so this is the Carnage Black, White, and Blood, and I love the Carnage reflection on there, and then he signed it in the white. So I thought those were awesome. And then this is one of the books that I was super excited to have signed. I got it triple signed actually. And this is Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, you know, the #1, the Galactus variant that everybody has. But I got it signed by John Beatty at the bottom over Cap Shield, and then Jim Shooter's right there, and then Tom DeFalco signed the top. I'll flash pictures for each of those right there as I talk. Jim Shooter, he didn't have anybody in his line, but then he went to the bathroom, so I was like, I'll just wait because I didn't want a big line to come. And then I talked to him for like 15-20 minutes because there was nobody there, and he was absolutely awesome. Got a picture with him. And then I got 2 books signed by DeFalco, talked to him numerous times, and he told me a different story each time. He was absolutely hilarious, super awesome human to meet. And then John Beatty, I only got to talk to him for a couple minutes because he had a bigger line. So, but he was awesome as well. He loved that I was getting this triple signed by all of them. And then back to Daniel Warren Johnson. This is the only like raw issue of the Duo Powerbomb I have, but I got the Spawn one, and I told him how much of a Spawn fan and everything, and he thought that was awesome. I didn't get one of the tickets for him to get a sketch card like Mark and DJ and Beckerman was signing them out. But definitely, if I ever have a chance for Daniel Warren Johnson to do a little sketch for me, I'm going to have him do like some kind of Spawn one for sure. All right, these next 2 books are by Scotty Young, and he was awesome. We were staying at the Westin, and he was right next to me having breakfast with his girlfriend or his wife. I'm not sure if they're married, but I was freaking out. My girlfriend's like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Oh my God, Scotty Young." And then at the hotel, as the elevator door was closing, he like dove into the elevator, and I talked to him for a few minutes, and he saw my Spawn commission that you're going to see in my next video of my prints and art stuff, and he thought it was awesome, and he gave me the Scotty Young approval. So this is Dark Ages #1. I thought this was great to have him sign it right there where Peter, the little Spider-Man, was hanging. And then I got the I Hate Fairyland, the pink one. I wanted to get this done, that way I can have him sign there, and then next time I see him, or one of these times, I can have him do like a remark or a sketch. Thought those... Sorry, I had a quick little phone call, so mind that edit. But the next book I have is the Spider-Man 2099. This is one of my few books I have from my childhood, and it's actually the newsstand. And I got it signed by Tom DeFalco and Rick Leonardi, the pencilist for it. And I thought this was awesome to have them double signed. I think Leonardi chose very well with the blue pen, and Tom was signing on the black. So it's still great. Got it double signed. This is one of my favorite books. Got 2 more books. And this is Dream Master #5. This is from Black Box Comics, and this is from Jonathan Hendrick. And then I forget it was the owner of Black Box Comics that I also got signed for this. So shout out to Scotty. He recommended me him. It was great talking to John. Again, I'll flash pictures for each of these. It's great talking to him. I talked to him for like 20-25 minutes. And finally, got to meet Leland Yu, and I brought him the Spawn number 332, and he was so hyped and so like overjoyed that I was the only person that brought him a Spawn cover. And he was doing like a big like $300 like bus sketch or something. So I was in line talking to him. Him and his rep for like 30 minutes because he was doing the sketch for somebody, and like I said, I wasn't in too much of a hurry. I was killing time waiting for Daniel Warren Johnson. So I got to talk to him and his rep. They took a couple of my stickers. I got pictures with them and stuff, and it was awesome. And I've showed this before, but since we're doing the signatures, I got the Mythic Legions figure, the Deluxe Dark Knight Templar. This is one of the figures I was really looking forward to, and I got it signed by, I only saw 2 out of the 4 horsemen. The 2 other people weren't there until later, and I wasn't able to stop by, so I got that signed. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, signatures were what I was really hunting. I only bought 4 books like you saw in my previous video, and I was really only going for signatures and prints and the experience and more interactions with the artist first and foremost. And then my next con, I can really heavily kind of headhunt books, look for some of those grails, and really get to digging. So I thank you. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned, as part 3 will be showing my Spawn first commission sketch that I ever got done by an artist, and then I'm going to be showing off all my prints that I got signed and stuff like that. Those are some with the signatures. I love the prints that I got. I think they're absolutely awesome. That's why my wall's a little bit bare, because I was kind of figuring out space. So if you enjoy this type of content, please, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment. I love interacting with all you guys. I have multiple playlists for you guys to check out, and I do daily shorts. Every Sunday I have a live at 6 p.m. called my Sunday Night Sesh, so I hope you find some free time. Thank you, and as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for.